Right, so this is a trade recap that I want to go over, and I want to, really kind of dive into why I took these trades and, how I was feeling about it. I don't have the live footage, so I might start doing that again. I don't know though. Most of the times I just forget. I kind of just get in the zone when I start trading, so I kind of really don't think about it. I don't really think about like turning on the, camera or start recording and then just doing it. Most of the time I just kind of just do it naturally. Right? I just take a trade. I don't really like open up my OBS to start recording. But I took two trades today. um there's also another trade that I also took, which if you want to count it as a trade, I will count it as a trade. So I took two trades today. The two trades I took during London session, and then there was one more trade that I ended up taking at New York session. No, I took one trade during London session, and I took another one during New York session, and then I took another one during New York session too. So yeah, three trades. I took three trades. One during London session, which is right here, stopped me out. Then another one during New York stopped me out. Then in this next trade ended up, putting me getting me out of the drawdown that these two trades put me in. So kind of want to go over this and kind of really show you guys on why I took these trades and why I did what I did with it. Um, so let's get started. Right. So with this, we're gonna start with the London session trade. I kind of really don't remember this trade as much. Just because of the fact that it was like at like 3 a.m. This is when I was back testing. Um, this is when I was back testing as well. This is kind of where we really want to focus around this time. We were kind of just consolidating in the range right here, and I ended up getting stopped out, so ended up chopping me out right here. I kind of really don't remember why my reason for this trade was. I think it was mainly because I was trying to target this because we saw accumulation right there, and then we manipulated to the downside, and then I saw that we were heading up, and then I took my position up here. And it seems like we tapped into a fair value gap right here that I wasn't really paying attention to. Tapped into that fair value gap on the 5 minute, and then I mean there was even a bigger fair value gap on the 15 minute right there. So take a look at that. And every time we hit the zero point 0.5 area on the fair value gap, we just rejected. So we kind of just rejected off this fair value gap right here. And because of that, I ended up losing the trade. I was anticipating for us to go up. I saw a pretty good setup. I kind of really didn't do anything else in terms of like more thinking. I just saw it and I just executed. So something I could have just done a little bit more looking into it. I just saw the chart and I saw this right here. I saw all of this range and accumulation right here, and I saw that we manipulated to the downside, and I was anticipating that we would distribute all the way up to the upside, and I would be targeting basically this high for a good RR trade. But unfortunately, that did not happen, and that's okay. Um, then there's also this trade right here where I also took. Let me show you. This trade really didn't last long. I don't really remember why I took this trade. Oh, I took this trade because I was anticipating for us to reject off the 4 hour fair value gap that I have drawn out right here. But we didn't even touch the fair value gap, but I saw the big displacement to the upside, so I thought we weren't gonna touch it. So I took the trade there, and then I ended up getting stopped out. And after I ended up getting stopped out, I re-entered my position around this area once we actually touched to the fair value gap, taking us up and wiping out basically these two trades. Right now I'm in a drawdown of $47, which is not bad, but it's still something. This trade was able to regain some of the losses that I took from these two trades, which is fine. But I just kind of want to really, journal this in, get this. Right now we're range bounded. I'm kind of anticipating for us to come up a little bit right here, take this out, and then start heading back down to the downside and fill this 4 hour fair value gap because On the higher time frames, we kind of just been going up for a long time. I think we're due for a retracement. So I think we could come down a little bit below here or even right here, take out this strong liquidity, and then start swinging our way back up. Or we could just continue going down lower. But that's kind of what I'm thinking right now. I'm not really, too worried about anything else. But yeah, this is the trade recap, and you're gonna see the P&L in like about 5 seconds. So, with all that being said, enjoy the rest of your day.